Hello, this is Dr. Kenneth Watanabe, and today I will be demonstrating the Database Table Maker. The Database Table Maker is a program written in Python that allows for easy creation of MySQL or MariaDB database tables. It was originally intended for creating tables for bioinformatics applications, but it is generally enough that anybody can use it to create database tables. To download the Database Table Maker, go to kenawatanabe.com and under the Bioinformatics pull-down, select Database Table Maker and click on the Download button. Download all the Python programs and save them under a Python subdirectory. To run the Database Table Maker, go to the Python subdirectory and type python3 space tm underscore main menu.py ampersand. If you have the Perl Python developer installed, you can also run it from there. TM main menu. Okay, and the first thing that you would want to do is click on the settings tile. Okay, here you would enter the hostname, username, and password to log into the MySQL or MariaDB database. So in this case, the host name is localhost, my username is KAWATAN, and then my password. And then you click on Test Connection to make sure you're able to connect to the database. If it's successful, it will say Connected to SQL Database. Then click Save Changes to save this information. Now to create a database table, click on the Create Table tile. Here we would enter database name, table name, and the table details. For example, for database name, I'll put my database. For table name, let's say we're making a student table. And here we'll enter the field names. The field name has to be unique with no spaces. The column label will be the label that actually displays on the screen when you're entering the data. So we'll put first name. It should be more descriptive than the field name. Here is the data type. We can either type it in or we can use the pull down, and then the length will be the number of characters in the field. So let me add a couple of fields here. First name, last name, and phone number. And let me log into the database from the Unix side. Okay, if I do a show databases, you'll see that there's no database called my database. But if I click the create table and do a show databases, you'll see that the database is my database has now been created. If I connect to it and do a show tables, you'll now see that there's a student table, but also there's a student underscore AUD table and a table details table. The table details table will contain all this information that we've typed in. The student table will actually be the table that stores all the student information, and the student underscore AUD table will will record any time a student record has been modified. Okay. So say we need to edit the table and add additional fields that we forgot to add. To do that, we will click on this Edit Table tile, and here we would type My Database, and here and under Table Name we'll enter the table that we need to modify, and then here it will show the fields that already exist on the table. And to add additional fields, we can just add it over here. So for instance, date enrolled, and this is a data type is a date. For dates and integers and such, we don't need to put a length. And we click Edit Table, and now we'll add that field to both the student and the student underscore AUD tables. Now if we look at that table, the field has been added. So that is how to create or modify tables using the database table maker.